Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I got a little bit of extra information. Someone I know contacted me last night after I made the Kimbo Slice video, and they told me some of the rumors that they had heard because they're pretty well connected inside the MMA community. They know a lot of coaches, and they informed me that there were, and this is allegedly, but then again, it doesn't matter. Once someone passes away, there's actually no such thing as defamation or anything anyways, but I'm still going to say allegedly because I don't have proof of this other than what this person told me. But he told me that Kimbo Slice was well known for using a lot of party drugs like cocaine and ecstasy while on anabolics. And we know he was on anabolics because he was popped on a drug test for nandrolone. But what this person told me is that these coaches not only knew this, but quite a few coaches had talked to him about it and told him he really can't be using all these party drugs with these anabolics, that it is really problematic and risky. And in my experience, that is the case. Most of us are not going to lead perfect lifestyles. We're not going to be everything we do 100% healthy. We're all going to have our vices. We're all going to have our things that we're simply not willing to do in the hopes of adding 3 extra months to our lifespan. But the thing is, what you all have to factor in so that you don't end up like Z's or Kimbo Slice or other people is stop and weigh out your risk factors. You can't just keep stacking risk factor after risk factor and not expect it to catch up with you. Yes, there are people who live to be 90 and 100 years old who are in great health in their old age and have great quality of life who do 1 or 2 risky things. Maybe some things with their diet. Maybe they like to indulge in a bit of alcohol. They might even smoke cigarettes. But the fact is, you're rolling the dice with every unhealthy factor that you add to your lifestyle. And if you use a bunch of anabolics or other performance-enhancing drugs, it's probably a really, really bad idea for you to use party drugs. You probably shouldn't be using ecstasy or cocaine. You're amplifying your risk tremendously. If you do all these anabolics, you probably shouldn't sit around eating a lot of junk food. All these guys who do a lot of this, if it fits your macros, and they eat tons of highly processed food, many of whom are on anabolics, again, probably not the best of idea. If you start adding risk factors into your life that are going to potentially kill you at a much younger age, as early as your 30s or 40s, or in a case like this, early 20s, then it becomes important that every time you add a risk factor, I would recommend, because all of us have things that we want to do. When you add an unhealthy risk factor into your life, you should probably compromise and find another one to move back out. Meaning don't just keep stacking risk factor after risk factor, because eventually if you roll the dice enough times, they're going to come up 7 or 11 sooner or later. Just be smart about these things and weigh out which risk factors in your life are really important to you. Which ones do you need for your personal enjoyment and your quality of life, and find that 1 or 2 at the most and cut out all the other stuff. Just so that you can cut down on your odds of really harming yourself. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.